Welcome to today's intention. Today we're going to talk about the rhythm. The rhythm is very important in tennis because everything is rhythm. When you have rhythm, everything flow like the music. No, you put a music and you can dance the music, and your body follow the rhythm, and in some way you are making a movement uh, alone without any restrictions. So reading is important. And I guess reading is the way to play. Because when you get in a reading, then the game in some way get that flow, and when you make that flow, you feel that you are in that flow, and everything goes well and you feel well. And when you feel well, normally the game is happening because you don't have fear. You just are living this moment. That is the moment that you play. So I discovered in my lessons that when we put the attention on the rhythm more than the technique, for sure, then we get more gain. How can you do that? So instead to say to your student, okay, put the hand here, so all direction by the technique. No. If you say to your student, try to hit at the same time the ball when the ball bounces, and when the ball bounces, and when you hit the ball, has to be the same time. Proof to do that every time. So if the ball bounce on one, you say two. So together rhythm every time, and then normally this dance start dancing like a dancing tennis. Oh, it's a good idea, dancing tennis. So it means that the rhythm is give you the possibility to make the game. But to make the game also, we need the intention in the action, because if you don't have any intention, if you don't have any action, this rhythm never gonna happen. If you want to get the rhythm by repetition, if you want to get the rhythm by controlling, never gonna happen, because you are breaking the movement, you are breaking the rhythm. The rhythm is a dance. You cannot dance looking on the technique of how we dance or try to control the movement. You just dance. So in your lessons, try to put more focus on the rhythm, and could be for any level, because if the level is lower, try to get a rhythm slower. So give you more time, but has to be the same time. So you have to be, the coach has to be aware, or that the player, when the ball bounces and the hit, has to be the same time, not different time. And if the player has more level, so the time has to be less and less and less and less. But when you choose one reading, has to be like this every time, not different, not that the ball bounce and then you hit, the ball bounce and then you hit. No. Always the same. So we make the game by the rhythm. And if you find the rhythm, we can dance, and we can make the flow of making the game. And that help you to make the game. But it's not possible if you are putting attention on the technique or in the control. It's possible if you put attention on the rhythm, because that rhythm making intention in full action. Remember that to make the game, we need fully intention, full action by the intention. And that is possible just if you get into the game. But if you want to control and focus on the technique, you're always going to be aware. Tennis is like a dance. You have to flow. You cannot think about how to do it, or which is the way to do it, or try to figure out the movement. No. It's just a dance. And that dance, you can make it in the court. And if you put more focus on the rhythm of how the player bounce and between the bounce and the way they hit, then you can make more possibilities to find the game and to make the game. And when they do every time like this, And this way, they know how can achieve the game. So when they have, in the future, in the match, when they have problem, if they can achieve, they know how can achieve the rhythm, then maybe it's a good way to resolve any problems that you can have in the core, because it's all, you always try to make the rhythm, and that's the best way to play, because when you have problem in the match, you want to correct the technique or the time or the control more, but by this way you always go more away from the game. So the reading is very important. So pay attention more on the reading and not on the technique, or the worst case, on the control. So reading is the key for making the game, because it's the only way to flow with the game, to be into the game. So I hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.